Good morning, JD. Today is Tuesday, February 28th, and it is a C Day. On Thursday, March 2nd, National French Honor Society will be holding a French food festival during activity period. There will be croissants, macarons, baguettes, cheese, cream puffs, eclairs, and crepes. They will be priced between $2 and $3 for anyone interested in taking senior capstone. Next year, there will be an information session on Thursday, March 2nd at 2:20 in the library. If you cannot attend, please see Mr. Clinton, Ms. Ponick, or any senior taking the capstone course. Have a great day, GD.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Who am I here with?
Melissa Moore.
And what was your first job?
I worked at Burger King,
What are you most passionate about?
collecting sea glass.
What's the scariest animal?
The scariest animal? Like a Komodo dragon or something like that.
What's at the top of your bucket list?
Oh, crap. I don't know. Oh, shark diving, like in a cage with sharks.
Okay. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Funniest work story?
Man, I'm not sure I can think of an exact one, but it's got to be something with the word sex and teenagers.
What's a fact few people know about you?
Few people know about me. I said no to my husband when he asked me to marry him.
If you weren't a teacher, what would you be?
A marine biologist.
If you and another teacher were stranded on an island, who would that teacher be?
Mrs. Rushford.
Favorite summer and winter activities?
Favorite summer activity is going to any beach. And favorite winter activity? Sitting by a fireplace.
If you could meet one celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oprah. Oh, no, dead or alive? Ooh, God. Marilyn Monroe.
Thank you. That's it.
It had to be you.
Okay, which movie do you prefer? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or 10 Things I Hate About You?
How to Lose a Guy in 10
Which movie do you prefer? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or 10 Things I Hate About You?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Which movie do you prefer? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or 10 Things I Hate About You?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Which movie do you prefer? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or 10 Things I Hate About You?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Which movie do you prefer? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or 10 Things I Hate About You?
10 Things I Hate About You, definitely. Since February is Black History Month, Ramfeed will be highlighting important historical figures. John W. Jones was born June 21, 1817 in Leesburg, Virginia on a plantation. In 1844, Jones was afraid that he would be sold due to his owner's old age, causing him and 4 others to flee. The 4 of them followed the Underground Railroad and fled to Elmira, New York. In 1856, Jones married Rachel, with whom he had 3 sons and a daughter. Jones then became an active agent in the Underground Railroad in 1851. By 1860, Jones helped 860 people escape to freedom. Jones became the sexton for his local church. He earned extra money by burying Confederate soldiers during the war, as well as ringing the fire bell first. Jones had made an agreement with Northern Central Appointments to hide the fugitives in the 4 o'clock, otherwise known as the Freedom Baggage Car, that goes directly to Niagara Falls.
Born on a plantation in Tennessee on February 5, 1813, Joram Logue was the son of his enslaved mother, Cherry, and his white master, David. Joram stole one of his master's horses and ran away in 1834. After he made his way through different parts of New York and Canada, he went to an abolitionist school in Rochester and then finally settled in Syracuse in 1841. Starting his new life came a new name, Jermaine Wesley Logan. Throughout his activities as an abolitionist, it is said that Reverend Logan helped over 1,500 runaway slaves get to freedom. His home stood at the corner of Pine and Genesee Streets in the city. A little further down the street, there's a small triangular park named in his honor. His grave still stands in Oakwood Cemetery. To learn more about Reverend Jermaine Wesley Logan, you can read his biography, The Rev. J.W. Logan, as a Slave and as a Free Man.